Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Imagine if you had the ability to send a link that could retrieve the location of any user that clicks on it. Well, we can do that using IPLogger. So in this video, I'll be showing you an overview of the IPLogger website and how we can use it to execute social engineering attacks as well as cybersecurity attacks in general. Let's dive into the video. Now, IPLogger is a website that we can use to do many things that relates to an IP address. For example, we can track IP addresses, check URLs for hidden redirects, create URL shortcuts, and we can find our own or any IP address location, as well as find out the exact location of any device in which we will do and see in this video. All of these tools can be used in different occasions. For example, you can use it to track traffic analytics for your website, log visitors on your website, or use it for social engineering purposes, as we will do in this video. Now let's take a quick look at how the location tracker works. So here we have the attacker machine, in which they would go to iplogger.org and generate a URL shortcut. In this example, we are using google.com, and IPLogger is giving us back this shortened URL, which is 2no.co. So basically, if anyone clicks on this shortened link, they will be redirected to google.com, and that's the whole idea of the link shortener. Now, after the attacker generates the shortened URL, they send that to the user, either via email or any other delivery method. And once the user clicks on that link, first they will stop by the IPLogger domain, in which we will grab the user's information such as the IP address, browser information, and exact GPS location. After that, the user will be automatically redirected to the original authentic website, which is in this case google.com. Now all of this is automated and will happen within milliseconds, so the user will most likely not notice of what is happening in the background. Now let's see this in action. First, let's go to the IPLogger website, which is iplogger.org. And since we are using it as a social engineering example in this video, I will shorten an image of a car. So let me just research for a BMW E30. That's the name of the car. I'll take this one. I'm gonna open it in a new tab, open image in a new tab. And from here, I will copy this link and go back to IPLogger and paste the link I just copied in here. Now let's click on the create shortcut button. I will agree with the terms of use and confirm. Now here we have the dashboard. This is the dashboard in which we can see the link information and further customize our settings. This is how the dashboard looks like as of March 2023, because it might be different depending on the time you are watching this video. But yeah, for now, this is how it looks like. So here we have the original link that I pasted, and this is the shortened or the new link that got generated by IPLogger, and we can customize it, as you can see, with a different domain name, different file name, and a different extension. Or we can add our own domain name from here. For this example, I will choose the 2no.co domain name. So I will go here, click on the drop down list, and go down, and I will choose 2no.co. For the file name, I will change it to my E30, since the car name is E30, so it makes sense. And for the extension, I will just switch it to JPG, since I am sending an image. I will click on save. And by the way, you can change the file name and extension to whatever you want, so it doesn't have to be the same as this. And after you click on save, here we have the updated link. As you can see, it says my e30.jpg. Cool. Here we have the tracking code for this link, and we can access this dashboard page using this link in case we need to go back to the dashboard page in here. And here we have a couple more switches that we can use. First, we can enable the collect smart data switch. This switch will collect more detailed information from the user. I will enable it. The consent collection switch will ask the end user if they are okay with collecting their data. I will keep that disabled because I am sending the link to myself in this example. And the collect GPS data switch will ask the user to allow exact GPS access from their device, and if they allow it, we will have their device exact location and exact GPS coordinates, and I will enable that as well. And the last switch we have here is the forward get parameters. We can use the forward get parameters switch to send custom get parameters, and I will keep it disabled for this example since we will not be sending any get parameters in this scenario. If we scroll a bit down, this is where we will see the traffic, and if anyone clicks on our link, we will be able to see it in here. If I click on the Analytics tab, we will see a user-friendly analytical graphs. This will be useful, for example, if we had a website and wanted to determine where is the traffic coming from. So let's go back here to the dashboard, and I will click on visitors. I don't need to customize anything else here, so now I am ready to send this link to the user machine, and we can do that in many ways, either using an email, a text message, or even sending it as a QR code. For this example, I will just write it manually on the user machine browser. So let's now go to the user machine. And here we have the victim machine or the user machine. Let me open a browser and type in the link manually. And the link was 2no.co/my e30. I'm gonna hit enter. And as you can see, the domain wants to know my location. So this might be a little suspicious, but from a user perspective, they believe that this will enhance their browser experience. So they will most likely hit allow. Now, most likely, or most scenarios, they have already allowed location access on their browser without them knowing. So when you send the link to the user has already allowed location permissions, so they will not even see this prompt. For this example, this is my first time doing it from this machine, so obviously I will see it. So in this case, I will click allow. And as you can see, I got automatically redirected to the original authentic website, which is in this case a BMW E30 picture. Now let's go back to the IPLogger dashboard and see if we captured anything from this device. And here we have the dashboard, and from here I will just click on this refresh button, or you can just reload the whole page if you like, doesn't really matter, it's the same thing. And awesome, as you can see, we have captured some detailed information here. We have the date and time the user clicked on the link, the IP address of the user and the internet provider name, the country and city name, the browser and device type, and the referring pages will show us if this link got referred in a different page. In this case, I wrote the link or the URL directly into the browser as you saw, so there are no referring pages, and that's why you see it says HTTP referrer is empty. And here we have more detailed information about the device ID under device identificator. And if we check the more info and click on smart data, we will be able to see a lot more information. For example, we can see the battery percentage, the screen size, the downlink, if the cookies were enabled, how much RAM does the device have. So much more valuable information as you can see in here. And most importantly, the latitude and longitude, as well as a visual map in which we can zoom in and out and see where the device actually is. In this example, for this video, I changed my location obviously, so this is not my real location, but you get the idea. If the user has clicked on this link, we will be able to see their exact GPS coordinates and track them down using this tool. Now again, I have used this tool, the IPLogger location tracker tool, for social engineering purposes, but you can definitely use it for other purposes such as website traffic analytics and much more. Now, the valuable information that we have captured here can be used to execute a more tailored attack on the target. For example, it can be used to generate a custom Trojan that is specially crafted for this user device. And from there, the attacker will have full access on this user's device. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video and found it useful. Please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this.